Alrighty, in this match, I got the Wombo combo, Mummy, Cleric combo. We got the Pirate because my other choice was either the Kong or the Satyr. I'm like, oh, it was the Satyr. It was the Satyr, so I'm like, nah. I'm going to pick the Pirate instead. So, but look at that, he actually just buffed out the Rocketeer to 4 rockets right there. I'm like, great. What can I do here? My Mummy goes first, so I'm like, you know what? Let me just enchant the Gargoyle so that way he stops healing. I'm like, this is great. I got a very strong deck against his. Also enchanted the Golem. So, okay, you know, the Gargoyle cannot heal up, but he's going to buff the Rocketeer once again. He buffed up the Rocketeer once again, so the Rocketeer literally has 5 rockets. I'm here like, great, what am I supposed to do? Cleric goes next. I'm like, can I just take out this Rocketeer here? It's going to be tough. I'm just going to hit both the Rocketeer and the Frostfox right there. The Frostfox almost dies, and the Rocketeer almost dies as well. So the Rocketeer goes next. He was trying to hit the Rocketeer, or, the Pirate and the Rocketeer here. He couldn't, so he decides to go after my Cleric instead. But, hey, my Cleric is still alive. I'm here like, okay, this is where my Rocketeer goes next. I'm going to just hit the Pirate, so that way we can hit all 3 of them. And we took out his Frostfox. I'm like, great, fantastic. We don't need to worry about the Frostfox ability anymore. Gargoyle goes next. Now this is where he's going to take out the Cleric. Super sad about that. Lots of damage to the Mummy as well, so very good play. Lots of damage to the Mummy, as you can see. Alright, my Pirate goes next. At least the Pirate can heal up. And this is where I focus on taking out the Rocketeer and hitting the Gargoyle with the Mummy. So that way the Gargoyle can get some extra damage right there. Can't complain about that. That was 3 hits on the Gargoyle. And now his Golem goes next. So now these 2 are doing like kind of past the damage right here. You know, Golem with the Tremor. And of course the Gargoyle with his ability here. He is going to take out the Mummy. I'm like, okay. Okay, this is becoming a little bit dangerous. Because if the Rocketeer stays alive as the last man unit, then we are not going to win. So I'm going to hit the Gargoyle like that. Also hitting it towards the Pirate, that was good. But the Gargoyle is actually still alive with only 16 health. Now, my saving grace is that the Gargoyle was enchanted with the Mummy's ability. If it wasn't for that, then I don't think we would have won. I honestly don't think we would have won here. So I'm here like, okay. Pirate goes next. I decide to just focus on the Gargoyle. Just focus on the Gargoyle, and then hopefully we'll hit the Golem by doing it like this. And we do manage to hit the Golem only once, but we still manage to get a hit regardless. So it's a 2v1 now. He is trying to focus on the Pirate this time, and it makes sense. It makes sense to try to take out the Pirate first, because of course he is healing. He hits him 4 times. 4 times, and then the Tremor. Pirate is barely alive with 21 health. So I gotta have to be like, okay, let me just try to push the Golem towards the Pirate, and we managed to pull it off for 154 damage. And this is where he's going to take out the Pirate, and then try to focus on the Rocketeer as the last man unit. If it wasn't for that hit, I don't think I would have won, honestly. And then now the Golem will deal damage to me. I'm here like, okay, it's a 1v1. Thankfully, you know, the Rocketeer has more health and the Golem, you know, doesn't do too much damage to me. I'm going to try to push him towards the Rocketeer. And we actually managed to push him towards the Rocketeer, but the Golem is still alive with only 11 health, so he needs to hit me like 8 times in order to win. And he wasn't able to. He hit me 3 times in the Tremor right there. So what we gotta do now is just hit him once, and bada bing, bada boom, we just got another victory right then and there. Let's freaking go, ladies and gentlemen. This is such a crazy run, guys. I think that's 8 wins in a row. Because we started off with 2 losses in the beginning, and now we just got like 8 wins in a row. Let's freaking go, ladies and gentlemen. Such a crazy run here. Let's continue on. Alright, for this one, we have the Mummy, Vampire, and the Cannonmaster. And this is perfect because he has the Priest. So if I can enchant everyone before the Priest can even heal up, that's going to be fantastic for me. So I decided to just go after the Rocketeer, Jaguar, and the Wraith as well. Look at that. And the Rocketeer gets hit. And the Priest got hit right there at the end. So literally all 4 units got enchanted before the Priest was able to heal up anyone. I'm like, great. Nobody can heal. So I'm like, well, what can I do here though? I am focusing on the Jaguar. I don't want the Jaguar to stay alive. So I decided to just try to focus on the Jaguar right there. We also hit the Wraith right there for a decent amount of damage. Can't complain about that. His Rocketeer goes next. He only has 1 rocket, I believe. Yeah, I think he only has one rocket right here. He is going to focus on the mummy. Okay, honestly, that's fine. The mummy already did his job, and he wasn't able to do much right there. Vampire goes next. Again, I'm still focusing on his Jaguar. So I tried to focus to get a double hit right here. And we managed to do it, but sadly we weren't able to take out the Jaguar. We did an extra hit on the Rocketeer right there. Look at the position I just gave him here though with the Wraith. He's going to hit both of them for a lot of damage right there, taking out my Mummy as well. Oh no, the Mummy is still alive. Mummy is alive with 6 health. Holy. I'm here like, okay. I'm going to try to deal damage to the Rocketeer, deal damage to the Jaguar, and the Priest. And believe it or not, the Priest actually had... Oh no, I didn't realize that the cat actually double hit the Priest. That was a lucky play. I didn't even try to take out the Priest. That was a lucky play right there. Alright, his Rocketeer goes next. He's just going to hit the Mummy and the Canister. Canister gets hit towards the Wraith, so very well played right there. I'm here like, okay, Rocketeer goes next. I'm going to try to just hit the Wraith, push him towards the Canister. Bada bing, bada boom. Wraith took 241 damage, but the Wraith is still alive, which is freaking absurd. With only 49 health, he's going for the Canister and the Rocketeer. Canister will get taken out. Very well played. And I was like, okay. Not happy with this. But... of course, I'm going to take out this... actually, I think I decided to go after the Rocketeer. Nope. I decided to go after the Wraith, buff up my Rocketeer. So I was like, okay. So now he only has the Rocketeer left alive. He's not going to be able to do much. So he decides to go after my Rocketeer. I'm like, okay, that's fine, honestly. I'm here like, oh, you blocked me, dude. Very well played. So I'm going to try to do a wall bounce with the rocket right here. Shoot it, and hopefully hits the Rocketeer. And it does. We hit the Rocketeer. Sadly, we didn't push the Rocketeer towards the Vampire, but we still did damage overall. He's going to hit all 3 of my units right here. Very well played. And now, with the Vampire going right here, I just need a straight shot on the Rocketeer. And bada bing, bada boom. We just got our 9th victory right there. 2 losses in a row and 9 wins. Guys, this is such a crazy run here. We need 3 more wins to get to the max reward, even though you guys cannot see if we actually do get the max reward. You guys are not gonna see the cards that we got if we actually got there. Super sad that we cannot show that at all. But regardless, can we actually win 3 more times to get to the max reward? Let's continue on. Alrighty, so for here, we had 9 wins and 2 losses. I decided here to take the Archon, Paladin, and yes, the Kong. Since I picked the Paladin and then I got the option to take the Kong, I'm like, you know what? I'm going to try to risk it and take the Kong. He does damages the Kong, so I'm like, okay. But here we don't have a good play, honestly. So I decided to try to hit the Assassin towards the Kong. I completely missed. I actually hit the Kong, but we still did a little bit of damage to the Assassin. I was like, okay. Not the greatest, but we'll take it. Assassin goes next, which is good for me because we don't want the Assassin to, deal extra damage to me. He decides to buff up the Rocketeer here. I'm like, that was not the play that you wanted to do. I'm here like, let me heal up the Kong and then buff up the Rocketeer since he decided to want to do that. We actually buff up the Rocketeer twice. I'm like, okay, now this is where we're playing. Now this is what we're doing. I think he's going to just hit both of them with the Thunder Idol's ability, which is still a lot of damage, honestly. I'm here like, okay, Archon goes next. I decide to actually push the Paladin towards the Kong to heal up the Kong and deal that extra damage to the zombie. So look at that. 148 damage right there. Plus we actually hit his Rocketeer. I'm like, okay, we're doing great here. We're doing okay. And the Rocketeer, my Rocketeer got buffed, which is fantastic. So here, this is where he's going to push the Archon towards the Assassin and the Thunder Idol. The Archon took a bunch of damage right here. My Paladin goes next. I'm here like, what can I do? What can I do? I actually decide to heal up the Archon while dealing damage to the Thunder Idol and the Assassin right here. Double healing the Archon too. That was good. But his Rocketeer goes next. He's definitely going to, I believe, push the Assassin or deal damage to both the Archon and the Paladin. I don't remember. I don't remember what exactly he ends up doing. He hits my Rocketeer. Okay. Thankfully fails to hit the Assassin. So I'm here like, oof, what can I do here? Because I wanted to hit the Assassin and the Rocketeer and the zombie, but I can't. I cannot be. I literally tried to look for angles. I could not for the life of me figure out a way to take out his Rocketeer and the zombie. So I decided to go for the Thunder Idol instead. Not the Assassin. I decided to go for the Thunder Idol because this also healed up my Rocketeer. And since the Assassin goes next, he's not going to be able to use his abilities. So that's why I decided to do what I did, which is to take out the Thunder Idol. Lots of damage right there towards the Rocketeer, but we're still in the game here. I'm here like, okay, we have to take out this Assassin now. We have to take out this Assassin now. And I think we can, if we do this, hopefully heal up the Kong right there. And yes, we do. We managed to heal up the Kong back up to full health, taking out the Assassin as well. Let's freaking go. His zombie goes next. I'm here like, okay, it's a 4v2 now. We're doing okay still. He's going to buff up the Rocketeer here. He actually failed to buff up the Rocketeer, but he manages to take out my Rocketeer, which, of course, not what I wanted, but what can you do, right? Alright, my Archon goes next. Here I decide to go... I think I just hit both Zombie and the Rocketeer here, I think. Wow, I actually double hit the Zombie and hit the Rocketeer too. I did not expect to get the double hit on the Zombie right there. His Rocketeer goes next. I believe he just hits both the Paladin and the Kong right there. And let's see, my Paladin goes next. What do I do here? I don't remember. I think I heal up the Archon. I think I do heal up the Archon while dealing damage to the zombie. Okay, that's what I did. Dealt damage to the zombie while healing up the Archon. Gotta keep that Archon healed up. He's going to poison the Paladin now. Push it towards the Rocketeer with a double hit. That was pretty crazy. I'm here like, let me push the Archon slightly to the zombie. And we should also be able to hit the Rocketeer. I think that's what I did. Pretty sure that's what I did right here. Just push the Archon slightly towards the zombie and then we'll hit the Rocketeer. Yep, that's exactly what I did right here. And we completely failed to hit the Rocketeer, but look at that. We actually do in fact take out the zombie, so the Rocketeer cannot even get the rocket buffs anymore. So I'm super happy about this. We should be fine in winning here. He is going to hit both of them right there, but we still have the defensive buff aura right there, which is great. Archon goes next. I'm here like, let me just try to get the double hit right here. We actually got the triple hit right there, which is freaking absurd. Alright, we got the triple hit. Rocketeer goes next. He might actually just take out the Paladin here. I think he does take out the Paladin right here. Let's see. Yep, he manages to take out the Paladin right here. And that's fine, because all we gotta do now is with the Kong, just push the Rocketeer towards the Archon, and we are going to get this win. Bada bing, bada boom, bada bam. And there you go. I actually needed a double hit with the Archon right there, and we managed to get the double hit right there. And there you go, ladies and gentlemen. That is our 10th win, ladies and gentlemen. 10th win. 2 losses. We had 2 losses since literally at 0 wins. And we're actually pulling a crazy run here with 10 wins and 2 losses right here. We got 2 more matches to go. Can we actually get to 12 wins though? Let's continue on. Alrighty, so here I decided to take the Treant Frog Mystic and again, the Kong. We got the Frog Mystic first, and then we got the option to get the Kong. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to try to go for the Kong again. His Golem goes first. He's going to try to buff up the Rocketeer. He manages to do it and place the Joss in a very good position right there, hitting all 4 units right there. I'm like, great. Here, I decided since I really wanted to hit the Cricket towards the Jocelyn right here, and I completely missed the Cricket there. We still did lots of damage to his Jocelyn. It did a little bit of damage to the Rocketeer, but I completely whiffed the attack right there. His Rocketeer has 5 rockets now. I was like, great. What am I supposed to do here? Rocketeer has 5 rockets. Here, like, I think I buff up the Rocketeer here while hitting the Jocelyn. Yes, I do. I do that. Not the greatest play, but we do heal up the Rocketeer as well. Buff up the Rocketeer. So he's going to hit the Frog Mystic. Thankfully, the Jocelyn doesn't end up near nobody. Alright, now here, my Kong goes next. I'm like, how can I do damage with the Crickets up there? I'm like, you know what? Never mind, I'm just going to buff up the Rocketeer here. But look at this. The Kong landed near the Cricket up there, dealing that excessive amount of damage to the Golem and the Druid right there. His Rocketeer with full rockets is going to hit the Frog Mystic and the Rocketeer. Very well played there. My Frog Mystic died. I'm like, great. What am I supposed to do here? I thought long and hard for this. Should I go after the Jawsome Rocketeer combo, or should I go after the Golem and Druid combo? I decide to go after the Golem and the Druid right here. May or may not be the best play, but now my train of thought is he's not going to be able to buff up the Rocketeer easily, so... And of course, we don't need to worry about that passive damage anymore, so that's why I did what I did. Here, I'm like, okay, so I could go after the Rocketeer, but I could also go after the Jawsome. And I decided to go after the Jawsome here, try to get a double hit, and push them towards the Kong. Let's freaking go. That was like 160 or 70 damage right there. Can't complain about that. He is going to... I think he hits my Rocketeer here, I believe. Oh, no. He's go out... No. He goes after Kong right there. Thankfully, the Kong does not get taken out just yet. I'm here like, okay, let me just take out the Kong, push him towards my Rocketeer. That should be enough to take him out right here. So let me do that real quick. And bada bing, bada boom, we do manage to take out the Kong, so only the Rocketeer is left alive. Rocketeer, even though he has a decent amount of health, we should be fine here in taking him out. So, all we gotta do now is, he hits the Kong like that. He does manage to take out the Kong. I'm just surprised that he decided to play like that. I think it was trying to hit the Treant and the Kong at the same time, but he failed to do so. My Rocketeer goes next. I was trying to hit the Rocketeer towards the Treant. Sadly, I failed to do so. I could have done it. I just didn't plan it perfectly. He's going after my Rocketeer. I'm like, okay, my Rocketeer is still alive. I'm here like, let me just double hit the Rocketeer. If we can buff up my Rocketeer, great. And we do manage to buff up my Rocketeer, but my units are together. So the Rocketeer is going to hit both of them right there. I'm like, okay, it's literally a 1v1 here. I need to get double hits as much as I can. I desperately need to get double hits in order to win here. So here we go. I managed to get a double hit right there. Can't complain about that. And the Rocketeer does go next, only hitting me for 71 right here. Can't complain about that. And now my Treant does go next. I gotta try to get the double hit once again, and thankfully we do, since my Treant is very heavy, can definitely be easily able to get the double hit right there on the Rocketeer. He hits the Treant again one more time, and I think I only need one more hit to take out the Rocketeer. And bada bing, bada boom, we managed to get to take out the Rocketeer there with a triple hit right there at the end there, which is freaking absurd, but we managed to get a crazy victory right there. And guys, at this point we have 11 wins now, with one more life to go. 11 wins with one more life to go. The next match will be the final battle, win or lose. Let's see if I actually win this one. Let's continue on. Alright guys, the final battle here. I decided to take the Blaze, Scarecrow, and the Frostfox. Was not happy with my choices, but then I look at his choices. He has Mice Band, the Frostfox, and the Phoenix. So we pretty much have a pretty low health deck with attackers. He manages to hit the Frostfox once. I'm like, okay, thankfully he only hits me once. Nothing too crazy right there. I'm here like, let me see if I can hit the Mice Bandit. I don't remember if I tried to double hit him or hit the Mice Bandit towards his Scarecrow. I don't remember what exactly I did here. I do try to hit the Mice Bandit towards his Scarecrow to try to buff up the Rocketeer, and I completely missed the buff right there. But his Mice Bandit is already almost dead. So I'm like, you know what? I'll take it. He goes after my Scarecrow here. Lots of damage on the Scarecrow. Very well played. I'm like, okay. I don't want the Mice Bandit to stay alive. And I still need to buff up my Rocketeer. So, I decided to try to double hit the Mice Bandit right here and buff up the Rocketeer. And look at that. We did take out the Mice Bandit there. And my Rocketeer has 4 rockets. I'm like, great. Fantastic. His Rocketeer goes next. Very good position for him because he can actually multi-hit my units here. I think 3 of them. And I think he does take out my Scarecrow. Oh no, he hits all 4 of them? He missed the Frostfox. Oh my goodness, that's why. He missed the Frostfox right there, surprisingly. I'm like, okay, we can deal lots of damage here towards the Frostfox and even the Rocketeer as well. If I do it like this, Blaze should get lots of value right there. Look at the damage that I did right there. The fire damage, hitting all 3 of them, that was so clutch. I definitely needed that. Phoenix is going to hit the Blaze towards the Frostfox. The Frostfox does take out the Blaze. I'm like, okay, not good here, but we do have a, the Rocketeer has 4 rockets. I'm like, I thought long and hard here. I was like, should I take out the Frostfox or go after the Rocketeer? I really thought long and hard about this, but decided to go after the Frostfox. So that way he has a tough time to buff up his Rocketeer. So I decided to go after that. So it's a 2v2 now. His Rocketeer goes first, or his Rocketeer goes next. He decides to go after my Rocketeer, which is very surprising. I'm here like, okay, let me just buff up the Rocketeer here, push it towards the Phoenix just to get a little bit of damage as well. We got actually 2 hits right there for 82 damage right there on the Phoenix. Alright, his Phoenix goes next. Let's see what he does because I don't remember. He tries to go for the double hit on the Frostfox here. He misses the double hit, thankfully. I'm here like, okay, his Rocketeer has 1 rocket. We'll take out the Phoenix if we actually do hit the Phoenix. But here I decide to go after the Rocketeer. Try to push it towards the Frostfox as well. Sadly wasn't able to push the Rocketeer towards the Frostfox. But this is where things are getting very dangerous, guys. Look at this. Look at how weak we're getting and how weak he's getting. Rocketeer, Phoenix, and versus my Rocketeer and the Frostfox. He decides to go after my Frostfox, I believe. If he wants to. Oh no, he goes after my Rocketeer. That's right. Push it towards the Phoenix. Alright. So I'm here like, okay. I'm going to take out... I should have went after his Rocketeer here. I should have went after his Rocketeer here, not thinking about it, but I actually took out his Phoenix instead. Plus, we actually did buff up the Rocketeer here. So he needs to make a choice. Go after my Rocketeer or go after my Frostfox. His best choice was to, go after the Rocketeer to also try to revive the Phoenix because look at that. The Phoenix now has 2 touches. I'm here like, okay, if I don't take out the Rocketeer now, I am going to lose. So I need to get a double hit right here desperately. So I play like this right here. The Frostfox bounces around, hits the corner, and takes out the Rocketeer, ladies and gentlemen. And that was a crazy 12-win run. Literally, from 2 losses at the beginning, I got 12 wins in a row. Let's freaking go, ladies and gentlemen, in a Rocketeer draft challenge as well. Such a crazy run. Super stoked about that run, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. And if you did, please make sure to hit the like button down below and subscribe to the channel for more Smashing 4 videos. I do apologize that I wasn't able to do it live, but like I said, the video got deleted, so I had to show you guys a replay. But it was such a crazy run overall. You guys should have seen my excitement when I actually got to 12 wins right there. But yeah, guys, if you guys have any other recommendations that you want to see, just let me know down in the comments below, and I'll slowly do it for you guys. Thank you so much for watching this video, and thanks again for your continued support. I'll see you in the next one. Take care.